Hi guys, it's Square and Cubed. Today has been a very interesting day, and to just kind of chill and relax, which I know this sounds really weird and probably counterintuitive, but I'm gonna clean my desk because it's about time for it to be cleaned. I don't know, you can probably tell. I can't really get my camera any closer right now because it's charging and I don't really have a better way to plug it up, but you know, this works. So let's get to cleaning. Yay. So I wanted to do a voiceover and just give you guys an update on how I am mentally, how I've been improving or not improving in some aspect, but I hope you are all doing very well. Times can still be very uncertain, so I hope everyone's doing okay, and if you're not doing okay, I hope you reach out to someone, and if you need that someone to be me, please reach out. Like, I am literally one Twitter DM away from having someone to talk to, so if you do need someone who understands, and if you think I might be that someone, please just reach out. I wanted to update you guys on how I'm doing. When this video was recorded, I was living in a different house, different living situation entirely. Things have definitely changed, and we will get into that a little bit, you know, later on down the road. But I wanted to tell you guys that even though I'm in a different environment, I am getting a little bit better. Things are still a little bit the same. I still struggle with keeping everything clean. I still struggle with my depression some days, but it is getting better. I have less days that I want to just stay in bed and not do anything. And I have more days that I have a little bit of energy. I can do things around the house. I feel like I want to do things. And a lot of that has just been distancing myself from toxic is such a heavy word, and we'll get into that later. Distancing myself from behaviors and people that perpetuated my cycle of depression. And whether that means leaving a situation between two people or leaving an environment that has made you sick, it's good to put some distance between that. And you can't always put a permanent distance between you and what it is that's perpetuating your cycles of depression. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky that I was able to move out. I'm very lucky that I have a full-time job that allowed me to move out. Not everybody has that. So if you are still in a situation that's like perpetuating negative feelings, thoughts, anything that provokes your depression, anything that makes it worse, or at the very least anything that just doesn't make it better, my advice to you is not necessarily avoid it, because sometimes that can't happen, but take a break. You know, if living at home is really getting you down, it's really weighing on you, go outside, go for a walk, engross yourself in a book, you know, do something that takes your mind away from the situation for as long as you need to. And I just wanted to say that that's perfectly okay. When I still lived at my old address with the people I was living with, I routinely would spend days or weeks away from home just because I needed a break. And I needed to distance myself from the things that were not necessarily making me sick, because there's a lot of factors that have gone into my mental illness. It's not any one thing, it's a culmination of many things. But distancing myself from the things that perpetuated the feelings that made my depression worse really helped me improve. And now that I've completely moved out, I'm not better. Let me clarify. I'm not better. I'm not 100%. I have always said I don't think I ever will be 100%. But things have improved. Things have improved a lot. It used to be I would wake up, I would go to work, I would come home, I would make some food, I would lay in bed and watch YouTube all day or Netflix all day or whatever and just avoid the world completely. And now I wake up and it takes me a while to get out of bed because I'm still very sleepy all the time. But I feel like I can accomplish at least like one thing a day, and I cannot express to you guys with any of the words that I know how big of an achievement that is for me. I've been stuck for a very long time, And even though it's just one thing a day, whether it's like cleaning the toilet or scrubbing the tub or washing my face or brushing my teeth or taking a shower, doing the dishes, the fact that I can even get one of those things done every single day is such a breakthrough for me. It really is. And a lot of that is only because I was able to distance myself from the things that were, you know, for lack of a better term, making me sick or provoking my symptoms of depression. And I don't just have depression. I know I've gone into this so many times. There's so many other things wrong with me. Not necessarily that they're wrong, but you know, I'm not neurotypical. We can really fairly conclude that. But distancing myself from the environment I was in, distancing myself from people who had mentalities that aggressively conflicted with mine, it has helped so much. And, you know, maybe this is TMI, I don't know, but I'm so elated that I can, you know, without even having to think about it, without having to be told or reminded, like, I have been brushing my teeth and washing my face every day for like the past few months. And it sounds gross, and trust me, like, it is gross, but like sometimes I just didn't have the energy to do those things. A lot of the time I didn't have the energy to do those things. And now I don't even have to think about it. It's to the point where it doesn't even take any energy from me. And that's amazing. It really is. Like, I'm so happy about it now. And of course, you know, there's still limitations. I do still have my limitations and those days that I just want to stay in bed all day and I don't want to do anything. But they are so much fewer and far between. It's like for the first time in years, I'm breathing. And I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but I hope it gives you a little bit of hope for your future and for your recovery, because I didn't know this is what it could be like. I didn't know this is what this was. And now that I'm in it, it was a very slow process and a slow change. I didn't even realize it was happening, but now that I'm here and I look back, wow, it's a difference. It really is. Anyhow, I love you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this very, very short video. You know, if you need me, I'm always here. And if I can inspire you just a little bit, well, that's all I've ever wanted. So I'm gonna hop off now. I love you. Stay cool, stay cute, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.